Shanda joins us from her home in Fort Smith, Arkansas. Danielle joins us from her home in Las Vegas, Nevada. Ladies, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining us. I wanted to talk with you because obviously the intention of this show really was about people who had this regret in their last breath. You have these huge, famous conservative radio hosts who all thought that the vaccine or the virus were hoax or didn't work, and all expressed regret. The family right before us, the two husbands expressed regret. Your situation is very different. Tim and Vi, Shanda, did not express regret at all. What does that, take me through that, because I know you talk with them about the vaccine after they got COVID.
Well, neither one of them wanted the vaccine. I don't either. Mostly based on the fact that there's just not enough research done on it. There's not enough studies, and from everything I can see, there's really not that much autopsy going on for people post-vaccine that have passed away within a few months of taking it.
So for you, even though they died, what does their death certificate say they died of?
It has COVID on there, but it also has the symptoms and issues that COVID caused.
But all roads go on all roads on the death certificate point to COVID.
Yes.
So they died of COVID.
Yes.
And the vaccine, you don't believe would have kept them from dying of COVID?
I don't know. And that's the problem. I don't know. And I don't feel like I can trust everything I've read, everything I've seen on the news, the TV, the reports, just because it's so contradictory back and forth that I don't know what to trust.
What does it feel like to have people, particularly on social media, and I've read a lot of strong comments where people say, well, you know what? You played with fire and you got burned. You have two people you love, Danielle, that are no longer in your life. Does that strike you as cruel when people say that? What's your reaction to that kind of criticism, Danielle?
Well, I mean, it's factual. Every decision you make has a direct impact on your life. And if you made the decision not to or to get the vaccine, whatever happens, happens. You are responsible for that based on you making a decision. But I've seen so much hate since this has all happened, and it just really, like, the people who are pushing for everyone to get the vaccine talk about being compassionate and caring so much for other people, and yet they're some of the most inconsiderate, hateful people on the planet.
Do you think that your grandfather and grandmother would be alive if they'd gotten the vaccine? Or you think they were just going to die anyway of COVID? How do you explain it to me?
You can't predict that. There is no way to predict that, which is why I think it should be left up to the individual. I mean, there's no way to even guarantee that you would catch it in the first place. There's no way to guarantee that you wouldn't have had a reaction to the vaccine. And that has ran in my family. I had a reaction when I was little to a vaccine. My father almost died from a vaccine. So to me, it's like, should I take the guaranteed risk of getting the shot that we don't know much about, or taking the risk of possibly contracting something and dying from it?
Well,
and
what we
I'm
do,
okay
well,
with
listen,
the decision I made.
we do know that millions of people have received the vaccine just in the United States. And we do know that the Pfizer vaccine has been approved by the FDA. What I guess I'm asking you is, you said that you had a reaction to your vaccine as a child. You say your father had a reaction, but your reaction wasn't death. You didn't die. You had a reaction, but you're still here.